Hello everyone, welcome to SJECE classes where learning never stops. Please subscribe to this channel to get latest content regarding your studies. In the previous video, I taught you about a flower, parts of flower, types of flower and functions of a flower. Now, in today's video, we will continue the discussion of this chapter. Flowers are reproductive organs of a plant because they produce male and female gametes for the process of reproduction. So, mechanism of sexual reproduction in plants involves 5 steps. First is pollination. Second, fertilization. Third, formation of fruits and seeds. Fourth, dispersal of fruits and seeds. Fifth, seed germination. Now children, we will discuss pollination in detail in today's video. So let's see what is pollination and what are its types. Pollination. It is a process of transfer of pollen grains from the anther to the stigma of a flower. It is the first step for the formation of seeds. There are 2 types of pollination as you can see. First is self-pollination and second cross-pollination. What is self-pollination? In self-pollination, pollination occurs in the flowers on the same plant. It may take place in any of the following 2 steps. Number 1, by transfer of pollen grains from the anther of a flower to the stigma of the same flower. Number 2, by transfer of pollen grains from the anther of a flower to the stigma of another flower of the same plant. Now, second one, cross-pollination. Cross-pollination occurs between the flowers of different plants of the same type. There is a transfer of pollen grains from the anther of one flower to the stigma of another flower of 2 different kinds. Now children, we will study what are the agents of pollination. We need some agents to carry pollen grains from the anther of one flower to the stigma of another flower, and these pollinating agents are called pollinators. They are of 4 types. First is wind, second, water, third, insects, fourth, animals. These are the 4 types of pollinating agents that take part in the process of pollination because they carry the pollen grains from the anther of one flower to the stigma of another flower. Now children, we will discuss in detail about these pollinators. First is pollination by wind. It is the transfer of pollen grains from anther to stigma of flower by the wind. Examples: maize, pine, palm and wheat are pollinated by wind. Characteristics of wind-pollinated flowers. Wind-pollinated flowers are colorless, dull, tiny and are without fragrance. Their pollen grains are colorless, tiny, dry and light and are produced in large numbers. The stigma is large, feathery and protrudes out to catch the pollen. Second, pollination by water. When transfer of pollen from anther to stigma of a flower takes place by water, it is called water pollination. It occurs in aquatic plants like Vallisneria and Hydrilla. In Vallisneria, male and female flowers are borne on separate plants and remain underwater. On maturing, the male flowers get separated from the parent and float on the surface of water. At the same time, female flowers rise to the surface of water and float. When male flowers come in contact with female flowers, pollen grains stick to the stigma of female flowers and pollination is completed. Characteristics of water-pollinated flowers. First is pollen grains. They are light and are produced in large numbers. Second, male flowers are very small. Now, we will discuss about pollination by insects and animals. Most flowers are pollinated by insects like honeybees, moths, butterflies, etc. These insects visit flowers for their nectar. When an insect visits a flower, the powdery pollen grain sticks to its body part And when the same insect visits another flower, pollen grains are brushed off and deposited on the stigma of that flower. And this is the transfer of pollen grains by insects. Example: rose, marigold, night jasmine, dahlia are pollinated by insects. Now, characteristics of insect-pollinated flowers. These flowers are bright colored like red, orange or yellow to attract insects. They produce nectar and some are sweet smelling like night jasmine to attract insects at night. They have sticky pollen grains and stigma. The fourth one, pollination by animals. Some animals like birds and mammals like squirrel, bat and even man also help in cross-pollination. Characteristics of animal pollinated flowers. They are bright color petals, big and scented flowers are produced. Second, the sticky pollen grains are produced. So children, in today's video, we have discussed about pollination process, its pollinating agents and what are their characteristics. Now, we will continue the discussion of this chapter in the next video. Till then, stay safe, stay happy. Thank you.